Welcome to Gracie University. Lesson number 5, Gracie Combatives. Guillotine choke standing up. He don't walk us through a little mobility. He don't come over here, please. And then we'll get into our techniques of the day.
Let's do this. Let's kind of bounce your legs, which throws your arms.
You shouldn't use your arm strength here.
No.
The arms are relaxed.
It's like a kid using their legs to swing on the swing. My arms right here have no life in them. All the life comes from the bounce of the legs.
Limp arm, limp arm.
And then bend over a little bit as you do that. I'm like, now I'm envisioning myself skiing. I'm in Mammoth. It's not how I ski, but kind of. Good. And now standing. Now just arms and legs. Kind of slowly bending and straightening your legs. Alternating arms and legs. The idea is to not have to go anywhere, but still warm the body as if we're walking or jogging around this room. Look at my arms. Oh, look at my hands. This is like, you switch before you slap someone. Good. And now your head. Side to side, relax your mouth. Oh, I'm dizzy. Okay. And now from standing, feet shoulder width apart, same thing now. My shoulders, my body's turning, which is throwing my arms. I'm not using my arms. It's all my torso is carrying my arms. Good. Perfect. And now from here with my right arm forward, circles. Right arm backwards. Yep, right arm, left arm forward. Left arm backwards. Knees. Knees, small circles. Toes, feet pointing the same direction. Small circles with your knees in one direction, other direction. Yep, roll your ankles. Put the weight on one foot and roll the other ankle. Roll, other foot, switch feet. Beautiful, now we're gonna break fall. I'm gonna squat down, keep my chin tucked. As I squat, I roll back. My palms slap the ground. Yes, and now it's just rocking. Hugging your legs, rocking forward and back. Yeah, massaging the back. And then legs straight. As you go forward, legs straight. And then as I go back, my knees go up. And then my legs go straight. A little stretch, and then my knees go up. So I even stretch my neck when I lay back. I go on my neck just a little. Yeah, there it is. 2 more. Good. 1 and 2. And now I throw my legs to the right. Yeah, and now bounce off my hand. Throw my legs to the left. Just side to side, push off that hand. So you catch yourself and you throw yourself.
Throw them, guys, all the way. Throw. Nice. There you go. Whip it around and catch it. Let your head move too. Look, the head circles.
Looks good, guys, looks good. Just swinging your legs side to side.
All the way. Nice.
Good. Okay, and now from here, look at my back leg as I sit in this S mount right here. I'm gonna step my back leg up. Okay, and then I put my hand down and I sit to the side of the leg that's up. And when you fall, now we're on the other side. And we're here. This is the same kind of S mount. And we create some small circles for our hips. And then my back leg is gonna step up again. Both my legs are pointing in the same direction. If you can sit like this, point your legs in the same direction, knees right here. Yes, if you can sit, that's great. And then from here, I put my hand down to the side of the knee that's up, and I sit down. Put your right foot out to the right, like this. Right foot out there. There you go. Yes. And now, once again, my back leg comes up. Both legs pointing in the same direction. And now I sit again. This is like a hunter squat. And now I'm gonna sit to the side of the knee that was up. I sit down.
There you go.
And now the back leg, last one, comes up. both knees pointing in the same direction. Look how my knees are both pointing here. I don't have a knee open. See that? Everything's together. And then hand goes down and I sit, perfect. That's great. Now we go to our stomachs. Everybody on their stomachs, hands under your shoulders, toes pointing straight back, everything is straight. And now I'm going to extend my arms like 50%, 60%. Keep my hips down and go up 80%, 90%. If you feel no pain, it feels good, go all the way, 100%. Hands under your shoulders a little more, so the hands are not too wide. Get that stretch, lower back extension. And then go back down, and then go back up again. This is the kind of thing right here you can do every morning. You roll out of bed, you do this every morning. It'll give your back an extra 10 years, 5 years, 10 years. It's given me, last one, down and up. It's given me a lot of help. So that's why we're doing it. Good, now I go to my knees. I go to my knees and I go sit to my right. I sit to my left. My hands are on the ground, kind of rolling on my shins. Yeah, just side to side, rolling on my shins. Nice. And then maybe I put my hands down. I lift up my knees a little bit, stretching my ankles here again. Weight on your hands and legs up. Yeah, just like that, just a little stretch. Yeah. Here. And then finally I tuck my toes in. And now I sit on my toes right here. 30 seconds. 25 seconds. I was told to sit here for 10 minutes. The guy who told me to do this said do it for 10 minutes. It's not gonna happen, but 10 more seconds, 30 seconds we can do. Good, and then from here, as you release your toes, put your fists on the ground or your palms on the ground, and I'm putting the weight on my hands. Look at this. I jump up. And that's standing up in base. Beautiful, modified.
Guillotine choke. Standing technique today, you guys. Guillotine choke. The presumption is that the attacker is trying to tackle us. Instead of come at you with a punch, the person may come at you to try to take you down. And if you don't know what to do, they might tackle you to the ground, and down we go. So instead, he doesn't block, wrap my neck, and then finish the choke standing up. Great technique. Blood choke, vascular neck restraint from the feet. Hands, forearm, feet. So we can start there with a couple of just wrap simulations. Yeah. And then go into the hands, forearm,
just
feet.
Understanding how the two hands work together to help get the person's head under your arm.
And they can see one more time, watch.
So one hand, I block both. I use my forearm, I kind of feed his head, and then I wrap his neck. And now I grab my own wrist. So by myself, my hands are out here blocking. Let's use our left hand and kind of push, feed. And look how my arm lifts a little bit. The arm that's gonna wrap the neck, it lifts. So I feed their head under my arm, and now I wrap the neck. Once you wrap the neck, you grab onto that wrist, and now walk forward a little bit. And from here, as I lower my shoulder, I lift the blade of my arm through their neck. So again, back to neutral. I'm blocking the person's shoulders. With our left hand, feed their head underneath your right arm. Nice. Right arm wrapped deep. Right arm wraps deep. Once the right arm wraps, make a fist and grab that right wrist. Nice. And now, 1-2 steps forward. From here, I lower my shoulder.
Tight to your chest.
And now I lift.
Nice.
Notice how my legs are still bent the whole time. A very common mistake is to want to get up on your tiptoes. Keep your knees bent and your hips go forward, but your legs are always bent. One more. Both hands are blocking. Feed the head, wrap the neck. Grab the right wrist.
Beautiful.
And now walk, 2 steps.
Tight hips.
Shoulder down, hips forward, and lift.
Nice. Bring it to your body there, Sean. Should be tight, should be glued to
Great.
your body, yeah.
Other side, both hands are blocking. Now my right hand is gonna feed their head under my left arm. Left arm wrapped deep. Okay, and then I grab my own wrist, monkey grip, thumbless grip, and now I step forward. From here, I lower my shoulder as I put my hips forward, the arm lifts up. Again, both hands blocking, my right hand feed the head. Left arm wrap the neck, grab the left wrist. Thumbless grip, step forward. As the shoulder drops,
good, Eric.
The hips go forward. Yes.
And squeeze, perfect, Eric.
Okay.
Drop the shoulder, is that the shoulder that you're drugging with the arm wrap?
Correct.
Yeah, on the neck, on the wrap of the head.
And the idea is that when I wrap someone's neck right here, if I just keep going up, nothing happens. But if my shoulder puts a downward pressure as my arm slices up, you see that? He can't run from the slice, from the guillotine. Great. So that's the standing guillotine. In the future, we'll discuss if we have a neck wrapped and he grabs our legs and takes us to the ground, we can cross our feet and extend and still finish from here. So just right now, because we're all standing, let's allow ourselves to have a neck wrap. Wrap a neck, grab the wrist. And now, imagine you have your knees bent, but someone holds you by your legs, and you end up squatting down, fall back. And now cross your legs around their body, and as you extend your legs, bring your hands up to your chin. Yes. So your legs push their body away as your arms pull on their neck. Good.
Unless their head slips out, check it out. So Hidon's here, sometimes we fall down, boom. We try this technique and you didn't hold the neck tight enough, it pops out. Now you're underneath the person in the fight, your feet are crossed, they may go for strikes. If you don't know what to do here, you're gonna try to sit up, you're gonna get punched in the face, they're gonna push you back down, you're gonna have a tough time getting out of the fight because they're inside your legs, which makes you off balance. So instead, we're not gonna try to get up, we're gonna lock our legs, we're gonna manage the distance here and manage the damage. Coming in and wrapping the person up. And today's lesson is a series of punch protection stages, 1 through 4, we'll add 5 if we had time, but the idea is stay close and avoid the knockout at all costs. All different distances to avoid the knockout by staying close and managing the distance effectively. There's stages 1 through 5. Stage 1 is head control and arm wrapped on the support side. So whichever side is holding his head, the other side is pinching his arm, keeping him here, okay? At this point, he may try to push off my chest. If he brings his hand on my chest, look, I don't like that because he's gonna try to sit up, I can't hold him, now he can punch. He has too much distance. So at any point, if the person brings their hand inside on the chest, look what I'm gonna do. My same side arm as the hand is gonna go under, I'm gonna swim tight and then wrap that arm up under my armpit. If the other hand comes on my chest, I can't just swim because I let go of his head. Go back. So if the other arm, the side of the head control, goes on my chest, I must hand off the head and then swim. And then I wrap. So I always maintain that head control, okay guys? So we're gonna practice this from stage 1 before we proceed to stage 2. It's all about head control, arm wrap, nice guard, head, arm, and wrap. If this arm comes in right here, look, this is the strong side right here, we swim right in. If he swims in on the weak side where I don't have his arm trapped, that's when you must hand off the head and then swim. When you swim, always reach for your pocket first and then come up from the south to the north. Don't swim from the north to the south because it's gonna be hard, and if you do get through, you're gonna get punched in the face. So always swim from the south, go north, and then put that hand right back in your armpit. Okay, so everyone's laying down, cross your legs, hug the head. Everyone hug the head with the right, left arm is pinching the arm. Make sure you can see the camera or you can see me right here. Head control on the right, left hand, which means our left side is our strong side. Why is it the strong side? Because that's the side you're pinching that arm with. Let's assume that we're staying close like this, head up, everything's tight, I'm doing an arm pinch and I'm holding his head. Let's assume they sneak their arm in. Everyone, take your legs, push them away just slightly with your legs, put your feet on the ground basically, but keep them crossed. Take your left hand, reach for your pocket, and now slice up north, right next to your face, you're swimming, look, and then wrap with your armpit. Yes, and now, let's assume they swim on the other side. Everybody, hand off the head, hand it off, take your right arm, reach for your pocket, grab and slide up in the inside. Look at my hand. Swim, and wrap. Boom. Do it again. Hand off the head the other side. Left arm. We're going to swim under. Swim. Boom. What's the most important part of this drill? You're never letting go of the head. Look. You're never letting go. You're always controlling, and then you swim with your free arm. Hand it off. Do a couple by yourself. Go. Hand it off and swim and wrap. Hand it off. Swim and wrap. Hand it off. Swim and wrap. That's the most important thing. You're always cognizant of the head control, and you're always swimming with your free hand if they're pushing off your body.
If you control the head, you eliminate punches that can be 7, 8, and 9s on the power scale. These are very powerful punches. When you control the head, and let's say my hand swims inside and you don't do that, I might hit you, but those are very weak. Doesn't mean we don't want to, we still have to address them. But if you, letting go of the head, let go of the head, let go of the head, boom. Now these are big strikes, so head control, like you said, is the key.
That's stage 1. Stage 2 occurs when the person pulls to the body shot. Boom! They're ripping at your ribs. Okay, and swimming's not gonna do it, so watch what I do. Instead, I insert my knee and I grab his tricep. Look, you guys. Knee on the inside, tricep on the outside. The other hand pulls away. Look, knee on the inside, tricep on the outside. Both hands, no thumbs, big hooks, and we're solid right there. My knees are spread, not narrow. My feet are near his hips, and now we're blocking punch, punch, punch. I have great connections. When I feel ready, I straighten both my legs, I let them in, and I go back to stage 1. Once again on the body shot, I pull, the knee goes in, hook, other side, hook, go punch, punch, punch.
So your knees are inside your arms.
Not like this, you guys. This is the #1 mistake. Look at my arms. Arms on the inside, no deal. Knees on the inside, arms on the outside. And then knee spread, hook and hold, blocking punches. Touch my face, touch my face. He can't. And as a result, I can then let him back in when he puts his weight, and I can drop him back down, and then practice our stage 1.
Sometimes you can use your hands when you hold my triceps. As you straighten your legs, your hands pull, yeah. He kind of can help pull me into guard.
Stage 1, everybody lock it up. Head control, arm wrap with your left arm, grab with the right hand on the head. At this point, they're punching you in the ribs on your left side, on the right side of your rib cage. So everybody uncross your legs, insert your right knee, and place your forearm right outside your, everyone touch your forearm against your right shin like this, right here, against your thigh and shin. That's one side. Now take your hand, look at my hand, gooseneck. I want a full gooseneck behind their tricep. Great. And now on the other side, insert your shin, gooseneck over there as well. So both hands, my forearms are here, and my knees are spread and my hands are hooking. From here, when you're ready to pull them back in, what I want you to do is straighten both legs, pull their triceps, hug and hold, everyone back to stage 1. Head control, arm, you're gonna feel your abs today, you guys, because you're keeping your legs elevated, so you're gonna feel a little burn here. Everyone keep going, cross your legs. Yep, right here, arm wrap. Let's say they push off your chest. Left arm, reach for your pocket, slide up, we're gonna swim all the way past your head there, and wrap that arm, beautiful. Hand off their head. Right hand, go for the pocket, reach north.
Feet are crossed right now. We're in stage 1,
wrap.
Dove. We're in stage
Now,
1, yes.
Now they're gonna punch us in our left side rib cage. So they're punching on our left side. Everyone insert your left knee, use your left forearm and hook that tricep. Now they're gonna punch the other side. Bring your right knee, hook.
Good Akiko,
Keep
good Dove.
Now everybody do this with your knees. Do this, little knee press. 1, 2. You're blocking punches here. Because when I'm blocking the shins, whichever arm he done punches with, I prominently push with that shin. Then I switch with this shin, look. So to simulate that by myself, I'm doing this. Whichever side he's punching, I prominent extend my shin. Like riding a bike here, boom. But always keeping that thigh, forearm connection, tight, tight. Now when you're ready, guys, straighten the legs, pull them back in. 1, 2, drop. Bring it, straight legs, good, perfect, Ryan. Now lock your legs. Yes, bro, I know it's easier down here, but we don't want easy. We want to burn the abs at the same time. Okay, you guys ready? So now, stage 3, Hidon, look at this. And then we're gonna put it all together. Look, Hidon's in the guard right here. Instead of pulling a body punch, he sits up. He slips his head out. Look, he sits up right away. Both knees come in, both hips come up. Knees in, hips up, hands in front. Now he can't hit me, and then when I feel ready, I lower him back in, and I wrap him back up. Okay, so that's stage 3, knees on the chest. Stage 2, he's punching the body. My knees go wide, look. Boom, knees are wide, follow, follow, follow. Stage 2, boom, knees up. Stage 3, knees in the chest. He leans forward, protect your face, let him back in. Stage 1. So to do stage 3 solo, it's much easier from the guard. Everyone in guard, stage 1, stage 1. Make sure you guys can pivot so you can see me. Turn sideways there, Ryan, turn sideways, guys. There you go, there you go. So from stage 1, look, everybody, when they sit up, feet on the ground, hips up like this, 1. Knees together, hips up high, knees together. And now as they attack you, everyone, bend your body and let them back in and grab their head and cross your legs. Go, and bring them in, yes. Cross your legs, bring them in, head control. High guard, elbows touching knees if you can. Stay close, good. Now, they push off your chest with the right hand. Everybody get ready for the swim. Left hand reach down, left hand swim north, and full wrap, 1. Other hand, they punch off your chest, switch hands on the head. Right hand reach down, swim north with the right hand, and let's wrap, boom, excellent. So now they go for the body shot, shin. Everybody shin. Other side, shin. Boom. And now from here, follow, 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 follow. They sit up strong. Knees up, hips down, hips up, knees up. Feet on the ground, hands up in front of your face.
Looks good, John. Looks good, Ian.
They're gonna attack you right now. Let them back in. Go. Shh. Back to stage one. Stay close. Yeah. Always close your guard, you guys. Live in the closed guard. And then from here, they're gonna go for the body shot on the right side. Bring your shin. 1. Left side. 2. Knees wider. Heels in. Knees out. Like open guard here.
Nice, Mark.
Follow. Follow. Let me see the knees. Let me see a little action here. They sit up. Hips. Beautiful. Guard. Quick. Boom. Stage 1 and stage 4, Hito's in. Awesome, you guys, check it out. So now, instead of sitting up, he stands up. Look at his feet, look at his feet. The second he gets up and starts pushing off, stage 4. Feet on the pelvis, toes out, heels in, hands up. He's attacking, I'm just tracking right here. Tracking. When I'm ready, I lower him in, and then I take 1 foot, 1, 2. Just like boom, 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 boom. Stage 1, let's go for another sequence. Look, let's go to stage 3. There's stage 3, knees are up, right? When he stands up from stage 3, my hips go down, my feet come in, and I find his seatbelt right here. Look, toes hooking his hips, heels touching each other like this. Plie. Toes out, heels in. We're good, hands up. And now as he attacks, I'm gonna bend my knees, like a leg press. I bring him in, and I'm 1 out, 2 out, close guard, watch the headbutt. If he pushes off my chest, hand off, swim, and go. He pushes off the other hand, hand off, swim, and go. If he punches the body, shin, other side, shin, knees out, follow, follow, follow. If he stands up, push away, strong feet. So anytime someone stands up, what does standing up mean? 2 soles of the feet on the ground. If he has 1 knee on the ground and 1 foot on the ground, put your foot up. That's not standing, that's stage 3. The minute his other foot comes up, it's stage 4. Big difference, you guys, please recognize that. Okay, ready? Let's go stage 1, everybody, come on. Close guard, everybody see what's going on here. Close guard, close guard. Beautiful. So at this point, they start to stand up. Go, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Feet in, strong. Toes out, heels in. Good. At this point, you're blocking your face.
Heels together.
Everybody, leg press. Let him in, let him in. Take 1 leg out, take the other leg out and cross. Great coordination. I know you're feeling the abs because I am too. And if I'm feeling them, I know some of you guys are feeling them. Come on, be honest. Don't try to hide it.
It feels better.
Everybody, take your right hand, hug the neck. Left hand, wrap the arm. Let's go for the quick guard swim. Left arm, he's pushing off our chest. Swim to the north and wrap. Hand off the head. Swim to the north with the other hand and wrap. And now they're punching your ribs. Everybody, knee inside. 1. Other side, knee inside. 2. Good. Follow, follow, follow. Follow, follow, follow. They stand up from stage 2. Feet on the hips. Nice. Toes out. Good on them. Now hands are up. Here they're coming to attack you. Let them in. Open 1, open the other. Close your guard. Stage 1. Hold, hold, hold. They're sitting up. Stage 3. Quick. Knees up. Nice hips, you guys. Knees up. Knees up. Knees together, please. Knees touching. Yes. Hands up. And now they start to stand up. Put your butt down and put your feet out. Nice. That was a transition from stage 3 to 4. They're attacking. Let them in. 1, 2. Bring them in. Nice. Wrap up, you guys. They push off your chest. Take your right hand, swim to the south, reach up, and wrap the arm. Hand off the head, swim on the other side. Reach up, wrap the arm, and rest.
Good, Eric. Looks good.
Relax your abdominals before we do stage 5.
Can we do lose the mount swim?
Oh, that's a great idea.
So sometimes when you're in the mount position, maybe half the time you achieve the mount, you'll probably get thrown off the mount. Move south a little more right here. So you achieve the mount, you get a little excited, you start throwing some strikes, and as you fall off the mount, it's important to understand that you have to cross your feet and immediately swim, boom, to achieve my stage 1. So it's another way you might find yourself in stage 1 after having lost the mount. Earlier we discussed guard pull, slip out of the guillotine stage 1, but now mount control, I fall. As I fall, I cross. Now I imagine his hands being on my body because he just pushed me off. And then I swim 1, 2, and now I'm in stage 1. Okay, and like Henry mentioned, stage 5. Can I do it?
Yeah, sure.
As he stands up, I insert my heels. We're in stage 4. But now he's not giving me too much energy. He's just standing over me. So I can use my heel to like kick, and create space. I don't want someone in stage 4 unless they're giving me energy. If he's not giving energy, I want distance. Now from here, he's gonna wanna walk around me to attack because he can see, he feels and he sees the effectiveness of my legs. Now as he moves, I follow him. If he moves the other way, I follow him the other way. Freeze. So whichever direction he goes, I use that foot to help move me to follow and to keep my leg between him and I. Boom. He's moving this way, I'm following.
And if you're gonna kick, you're always gonna kick with the leg that is elevated, right? So he don't has a planted foot and a loaded foot. Boom! And we're circling. If I get any closer, I get blasted. Boom!
And I'm blasting his knee if he doesn't respect the distance that I need. So by myself.
And then eventually, during all this movement,
Yeah.
eventually during all this, you guys, the attacker may ambush you. And when they ambush you, that's your moment. So he's moving, ambush, block those hips, and then lower the person in, 1, 2, and back to stage 1. Cool, you guys? So want to coordinate that from?
Yes, by myself. So from the mount. So now we're in the mount.
Everybody mount,
Everyone's
please.
on top. You're on top of the fight. And now you lose the mount. You get thrown off the mount. As you fall over, you cross your feet behind the back, and now you swim from underneath. 1, 2, and we achieve stage 1. From stage 1, they begin to stand up. Push them away, both feet on the hips. With the feet on the hips, they're not giving you any energy. So I kick, boom, boom, I create space. Now that they're far back, they begin to move to the right. Right foot down, right foot down, right foot down. They change directions. To the left, left foot down, left foot down, left foot down. Moving in a circle.
Pivot this way, bro. Pivot this
One
way.
more
Yes,
time,
yes.
they're moving to the right, right foot down, move to the right, move to the right, move
Nice.
to the right.
Good, Carlos. Good, Diego.
Now they're charging us. Both feet block their hips.
Walk and drop.
Let him in, boom, back to guard, back to stage 1.
Nice, Gabriel.
Nice, one more time. On our knees, we're in the mount. Everyone's on top of the fight. We get pushed off the mount, we fall off.
Boom.
Immediately cross your feet. Swim both hands.
Both
1,
swim.
2. Achieve stage 1. From stage 1, they stand up. Boom, as they stand up, push them away, feet on the hips. And now they're not backing away, so kick, kick, create space. They move to the left, left foot is down. Everybody move to the left. Good,
Circle,
now with your
circle.
right foot right here, kick.
Blast their knee with the foot, you guys. Don't forget those kicks on the knee. Boom.
Move to the right, move to the right, move to the right, move to the right. Get ready to kick. Boom, when you kick with your heel,
Show them how kicking low and flat. Look how he's kicking you guys.
not with your toe. You're not poking with your toe. You're not doing this. You're doing this. Okay, we're moving. One more time. Moving to the right, move to the right, move to the left, move to the left. Great. They're gonna ambush. Both feet on the hips. Block. As they come in, let them in, let them in, let them in. 1, 1. Back to the guard. Back to stage 1.
Good, Andrew. Good, Solomon. Get down. Let's go. Looking sharp, you guys. Dante, perfect.
Very nice. Now let's all stand up in base. From the guillotine.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get up in base. Stand up, stand up. So, here we are. Someone is talking to us, arguing, but they don't have their hands up. They're not in striking mode. They want to charge us mode. So with my hands up, I'm here talking to this person, and as they charge me to tackle me, I block their legs, feed the head under my right arm wrap the neck, grab the right wrist, walk forward, and then squeeze right here. They're done, but you lose your balance. You slipped on a banana peel. You fell down.
Sit down,
Boom.
fall back. Cross your legs. Nice.
And now their head pops out of the guillotine. If their head pops out, keep your legs crossed, swim inside, hug the neck. Stage 1.
Grab their head and arm and lay down and
Let's
hold
have
it.
everybody's right arm hug the neck. And look to your left, okay? Now from here, they begin to bring their hand on our left side. So your left hand reach low and swim, knock it off. The other hand pushes, do a head handoff first, and then right hand swim low underneath. Boom, now we are. And now go back to your comfortable stage 1, right arm hugging the neck. From here, body shots on your right side, right knee, right elbow.
Right knee slips in.
And left knee, left elbow. Now they break away, feet down, knees together,
Hips up, stage 3. Hips up, stage 3. Hands in front of your face.
And now they stand up, hips down, legs straight.
Block those hips.
Perfect.
Toes out, heels in, Amanda. Toes out, yeah.
Now they're charging, let cover your face, let them in. Back to guard, back to stage 1.
Excellent.
They want another try. They stand up again, push them away, feet on the hips. Good, now they back away from you. You don't have to kick them, they back away. Now we're following. Eye contact, tracing them. Keep your foot between you and them. Moving to the right. They're moving to the right. They're moving to the left. Moving to the left. Yes. They get a little too close. Blast. Kick. Boom. Yes. And now they charge. Both feet block. Let them back in. Guard. Stage 1.
Bring him back down, wrap him up.
And done. How do you guys feel? How do your stomachs feel? Tiring.
Solid.
Right? Isn't it look good? Yeah. One of my friends is a personal trainer, and he says, I don't do sit-ups because I do jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
that's all I need.
You're on your back the whole time.
Jiu-jitsu 3-4 days. I did abs 3 days a week.
So can we do a call-out game where we call a stage and they do it like boom, 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 boom?
Call-out game. Okay, so you can call it out
I'll
for
call
me.
it and you and all of them do it.
Well, first do it for me for 4 call-outs, 5, so they can kind of see the energy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I'm in the bottom of the guard.
Here's how it's gonna work, bros. I'm gonna call the slice. I'm gonna call the stage. Hidon's gonna respond with the indicator. The other option is I'll attack you. You feel me?
But let them do it.
No, they'll do it though.
But let them do what
they are. If I attack you, they can respond the same as your attack defending against me. They can do the same stage.
Oh, got it. So I'll yell it out.
Yeah, you're their avatar.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking anyway.
Yeah.
That was my plan the whole time.
Okay, so here's how it works, you guys. Everyone lay down, make sure you can see the camera. I'm gonna attack Hidon. Whatever stage I create for Hidon, he's gonna call it out. And when he calls that stage out, because I created the attack indicator, you guys are gonna replicate in your position. Okay, and you're gonna move exactly the same. You're always peeking. He's calling the stage. When he calls a number, you do the stage and you follow the action as if I'm attacking you. I like that.
And he's not gonna move very, very fast because he knows that there are people following him.
Well, maybe. It's my body, my choice.
Okay, cool.
Stage 1, let's go. Hidon's gonna call it.
1. Swim and swim. 4, stage 4. Stage 5.
Follow, guys. Let's go. Who's following?
Side to side.
Make sure you use the correct leg, you guys. I'm watching you.
5. Kick. Ambush. Block. 4. Back to stage 1. Stage 3. Knees together. Back to stage 1. Body shots. Stage 1.5. Stage 2.
Knees wide, shins out, you guys. Shins wide.
Back to stage 1. Stage 4. Back to stage 1. Stage 3. Back to 1. Swim, head control, and swim on each side. Body shots, stage 1, stage 2, move to stage 2. Stands up to stage 4. Move to 5, moving around. Ambush, let them back in, stage 1.
Pass. Good job, you guys.
That's a little advanced, huh? You guys lost?
No.
You with it?
They were tracking.
That's good.
The whole time.
It shouldn't take too many stages.
No.
You're not gonna, no one's gonna run you through, how many was that right there? How many counts was that?
Probably 14.
Yeah. We're good at math, huh? We're good at count. That was probably 14, 15 state counts. It's probably gonna be like 5.
Less.
4 or 5.
Yes.
Right? People have
Stage 1. Listen, what's gonna happen is this, guys. Stage 1, stage 3, stage 1. He's gonna be, I'm tired. You're gonna be down there chilling. And then now it's just a matter of wait 10 more seconds and go for your submission or your elevator sweep.
And why are you saying stage 3, 1, 3?
It's the most common.
It's the most common because punching the body.
Yeah, when we teach kids, when we teach children, it's 1, 3, 1. Little champs, the beginner. Because we know that the bully is either gonna be, if the little champ is able to get to the guard, go. I'm able to get to here, boom, right? And then what are they gonna do, this person? This guy's gonna sit up. And then if little man doesn't know how to pull him back down, he's gonna get punched in the face. So we teach him this. Punch. And then big boy's gonna lean and they're gonna let him back in, boom. And now we're gonna end the fight right here. Help's gonna show up and they're just gonna hold on and stay close and we're done.
Yeah, body shots implies that they're okay with the head control. And most people, they don't want their heads being controlled in that manner. So they're gonna fight to free their head, and when they do, they land in 3.
Yep. Let's get some questions, you guys. You had a few questions pop up there. Where are we starting with?
How do you guys feel?
From the guillotine, for the guillotine feed, what if the attacker is much taller than you are?
When you go to guard,
Great question.
is there a preference over which?
We have preference, yeah. We both cross differently.
The question from the in-house students, you guys, from Sean here, is when you go to guard, is there a preference over which foot's on top of the other when it lands? Let me do mine. You do yours.
Just do it right there.
No. I have to have a real person in there.
you don't. You're joking, right?
I'm 100% serious.
Yeah, we cross differently.
So it's so funny. My cross,
It's because he's left-handed, that's why.
I'm right-handed. Look, my cross is right over left. Hidon's cross is left over right. And everybody has a cross that feels better for them. So their answer is no, it doesn't matter which way you cross.
Everyone's cross is unique. It's like fingerprints.
No, it's not. You're either right or left over the top. Listen, they're not that unique. The point is this, Joe, that when you cross your ankles, you can cross either way, whatever's comfortable. The time where the cross does matter, there are some times where it does matter, like a triangle setup, when you cross and go boom. See, right now, there is a more powerful way to cross than not. Because if I'm in triangle setup, which is a separate class, you guys will see lesson number 7.
Did you change it?
I'm showing the opposite.
Did you change your cross?
No, mine is normally here. Oh yeah, my default would be here, correct. This would be my default. This is my triangle cross.
Got it.
Yes.
So my point is, why not just make that your normal cross?
Because you might be on this triangle one day.
No, but usually I'm not.
The life happens.
Usually I'm on the other triangle.
We don't know, bro, how a triangle. Come here, I could be here. We could go helicopter on the triangle. We don't know.
So the point is that there is a difference. You're right, and the reason why is because right here you can grab his shin direct.
Also, yeah, correct. I can grab this and lock up the triangle. See how, in order for me to grab this shin and lock it, I do not need to switch my feet. But if they were like this, I could not lock my triangle.
As quickly.
I needed to be here to do this. So the only time the cross matters is when you're right before a submission, where the actual legs matter, which one's on top and which one's more lockable. Cool. Next question.
The question up there they had? Who asked one up there?
Yeah. For the guillotine choke, the question is, what was the guillotine question? If the attacker's much taller than you in a guillotine choke, this is important to understand. What you need to know about guillotine chokes is you're not going to guillotine choke. Let's say Hidon's the victim and I'm the perpetrator, the aggressor, right? Hidon's not going to guillotine choke me if I walk up like this. That's not the move to do. He's going to double leg me, right? If I come down and want to pick him up though, and now I'm accessible and then he can squeeze perfectly, and not being taller, he's still allowed to squeeze, but the head comes to you when someone is trying to tackle you and go down for your body and torso. So they put their neck within range. Next question.
In the second hand swim, can you do an S-link grip and move their body with your legs?
On the second hand swim, can you do an S-link grip and move their body with your legs? So you're doing this.
So this is one. The second hand swim would be this one. Can you do an S? Do this? Is that what you read?
I don't understand it, but yeah. So hug my head. Bring the arm underneath.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Bring this hand underneath. Yeah, listen. I don't know of any S-link during the swim. On the second hand swim, bring your hand underneath. What you're gonna do? The idea of using your legs does help because my arm is kind of heavy. When you push it back, it opens up more space.
It shifts the weight off my chest.
Weight, makes the swim easier. Yes. Next question.
Did you go over the hand motion for the standing guillotine choke from the beginning?
Yes, the hand motion right here. You don't go for my legs. Watch. It's hands. We call it hands. Forearm, feed. Boom. That's what you need to remember. Hands, forearm, feed. Boom. So it's like, and sometimes you skip the hand. Sometimes you go straight to forearm and feed. Sometimes you skip the forearm. You go straight to feed. You just jump the guy's neck and you lock it up. Yeah, if their head is there, you just jump it. So we're giving you the steps, but it doesn't always land so pretty.
In stage 5, why does the back foot kick instead of the foot closer to the attacker?
In stage 5, why does the back foot quick? Look at this, why does the back foot kick instead of the foot closer to the equation?
Moving, what do you mean back foot?
Why is this one here, not this one? Pink.
Well, that's the foot that's ready to kick.
It's loaded.
Yeah,
this one's not in a kicking position, number one. More importantly, stay right there. If give me your knee within range, freeze. When I want to kick this leg, we kind of made it seem like it's your leg that does the kicking. It's not. You do this, boom. So my whole hips, my whole body can break someone's knee right here. Very dangerous.
So this
versus this.
Go back. Well, what we did was just kick with the heel, which is not wrong.
Which is okay, but it's limited.
Picking your hip up and then dropping your hip with the kick is extra. You just don't do that to family.
Triple blast, yeah.
You don't do it to siblings.
It's very dangerous, yes. Next one.
In stage 5, how far away would they be before you'd be comfortable standing up and base?
That's a great question. Oh my God.
The question is, in stage 5, how far away would you need to be for you to be comfortable to stand up? And what's funny is it's not about the distance. It's about the posture. If I'm like this
is huge.
You're not getting up anywhere. I'm gonna rush you if you get up. But if he's like, listen, man, you don't. Look at, I'm not even ready to attack him. Look how I'm standing.
Even still, you're still a little close.
Fine, but my point is you would be able to get up 100%. Because I'm like, now by the time, I'm not prepared to attack. It's not about the distance, it's about the readiness to take advantage of your weakened posture during your get up. Great question.
And if you begin to get up, this is also very important.
Yeah, he's over here like, yeah.
Let's say I'm moving,
start
and I go like this.
What's up, man? Yeah, he's back. So if you get up halfway and they rush you, you throw yourself back on the ground. Great one.
We don't really want to get up. We really don't want to get punched.
Yes, we really want to avoid the punch. Next question.
Is there a possibility of a headbutt on stage 2?
Possibility of a headbutt on stage 2. You're blocking stage 2. From here, no. But during the drop, yes.
And also, if your legs are very relaxed and you're like this, then yes. Henner talked about kind of activating your knee, your shin, activating. So being very alive right here versus being Gumby, and you can get punched. And now on the drop right here, yes. So two things. One, I guide his head to the side.
Oh yeah, there's no headbutt.
And also, we can also use our hand. As he goes, I can do this and put a hand kind of between his head and my head to help.
But the way you guided me and the way you moved your head out of the way?
Yeah, so, because he doesn't know.
You know, I don't know.
You don't know when I'm gonna let you in. So therefore, you have no reason to move your head.
I'm just diving
But
straight.
if I let him in, I go like this. Click. There's no way.
Excellent, you guys.
Sitting
Good
down?
stuff. Yes, let's all grab a chair, sit down, cross your legs.
Grab a chair.
Hands on your knees, get real comfortable. Inhale through your nose to the very top, exhale to the very bottom through your mouth with us. Here we go. And all the way down slowly to the bottom, 10 seconds. Beautiful. You pull into a parking spot, you had no idea. You get out of your car, big boy's walking right towards you, cursing at the top of his lungs. There's no time to manage distance. He dives in for your waist to tackle you to the ground. The minute he does, you don't have time for hands, you don't have time for forearms. All you have time for is to wrap a neck while standing. The problem is there was so much weight coming towards you that when you wrapped his neck, you got plowed over. You lost your balance, your feet hit the curb, you fall onto the sidewalk. Now you're on your back, you close the guard, but man, you didn't tie the rope tight enough. So as you go to extend your guillotine pressure, his head just barely pops out. And now you're bottom of the guard, you instantly reach up, get that head control, because you remember one thing, whoever manages the distance manages the damage. You're holding the head, you're staying close. Man, at this point, he hates the fact that you're pulling him in so close. So instantly he starts bringing his hands on your chest to push away. You swim one, you hand off the head. You swim the other, you keep him close, you're holding him close. At this point, they accept the closeness and they start ripping at your ribs. And I'm telling you, that first shot in the ribs, it catches you off guard. You go, huh, you get caught. But before the second one, you shoot your left knee in front of their bicep. You got one knee inside, they pull the other arm, you got the other knee inside. Stage two, you're tracking, you're following, great tricep controls. At this point, instead of driving his weight forward, he rips away from stage two. You have no choice. You shoot your hips up. You're in stage three. Knees in the chest, hands in front of your face, managing. He's reaching for your face, but can't reach. Suddenly, you drop him in, you wrap his head. Stage one, back to control. You're good to go right now. You feel him. He's breathing already, trying to take his first break, and you're just getting started. Stage one. At this point, you start taking the steps to transition into the triangle choke, lesson number 7.
2 days away.
But you haven't done that class because it's just Wednesday, it's not Friday. So you don't know what to do. And then someone breaks up the fight, but you don't get your triangle choke. Sorry guys, we missed that one.
Well, it's tomorrow night. It's tomorrow night.
It's tomorrow night? Oh, no it's not. It's tomorrow day is number 6, and then next day is number 7.
Oh, tomorrow night.
There's no combatives tomorrow
Friday
night.
Friday
night, you guys. You'll be able to finish this street fight. Oh my gosh.
So when you were doing your visualization, you were actually like laying down and stuff.
Oh yeah, I just got too much in the zone. So I came down here to get because when I was stage 2 and he sat up, I just felt too organic. So I had to be in it. And then from here, back to stage 1. And that's where the fight ends, you guys. Be honest. You're 2 guys fighting on the street, stage 1. There's no triangle choke. Someone's gonna come up and say, hey guys, you're adults, get off each other. Pull each other off, fight's over. But guess what? The question is, in a 17-second fight, 20-second fight, how much damage can be done?
Not that much.
A lot.
No.
Someone can die.
Someone can die.
A lot can be done by them to us, is what I'm saying. An attacker, if you don't know jiu-jitsu and you don't know how to manage distance.
I was thinking if you know all this.
No, you don't know any of this.
You
don't know any of this. How much someone hurt someone in 20 seconds? Really badly. And that's what you want to think about when you get into a street fight. It's not about beating the person up. It's about your ability to stop damage for 20, 30, 40 seconds. And then the fight gets broken up and you go home, not to the hospital. If you go home, you won the fight. Forget who submitted who. If you go home, you don't get submitted, you don't get knocked out, you won the fight. Self-defense mindset.
There's a YouTube video, we discussed this a few weeks ago, where the person studies like 100 plus YouTube fights. And most of the fights were standing, but the most common outcome in these standing fights were that they noticed in all the numbers, all the stats, is that if a knockout happened, it happened in the first 15 seconds.
Yes.
Which after 15, 20 seconds, the chances of a knockout happening were like 10%, 5%.
Way lower.
And after a minute of fighting, a minute or something like that, 50 seconds, it usually resulted in both people just walking away from each other. A minute, minute and a half, you just can't fight anymore.
You're just done.
So that information, what does that tell us? That tells us that people they get tired. So your number one mistake that you will make in this punch block series is that you will use way more energy than what is needed. You don't have a clear understanding of how little these techniques rely on strength and how much they rely on body positioning. So if you fight somebody for 30, 40, 50 seconds, you can be exhausted if you don't understand the angles and the leverage. And if you are on the bottom of the guard and you're squeezing with all your might, you're stage one because you're afraid of getting hit, you're burning very quickly. And yes, you can exhaust as quickly as the person on top who's striking. But when you understand that you don't need that much strength, but what you need is good positioning to stop their punches, then you burn energy at a much slower rate. So then you can expect what? The person you're fighting to be tired in 45 seconds, but at 45 seconds, you've only wasted 10%.
Right.
So this drill right here that we did was nice. It's call out drill, a partner is nice, but down the road, month, 3 months, 5 months from now, you want somebody wearing gloves and you wearing a mouthpiece and them punching you at 20, 30%, trying to help you, not hurt you, because then is when you really touch the anxiety, right? Because somebody punching you at 10%, even though it's your friend, it still brings something else out. And that is exactly what you're gonna feel in a fight, or not exactly, because in a fight is when you can't prepare for a fight, right? You cannot know exactly what's gonna happen in the fight. You can only touch what do you think? 60%? 70%? You can't touch 90, 100% of a fight because you don't know what they're gonna do. It's a fight for your life. But even that 60, 70% in here over months and months and months, I have no doubt.
Against an opponent who's not touching 60 and 70%. So based on those stats, what's the moral of the story? Don't get knocked out in the first 15 seconds and survive and tread water for the first minute. Because after 1 minute, big boy's gonna be crying like, okay, I'm done, I'm good, I'm good. Okay, we're both good then. That's the key. Don't get knocked out in 15 and don't burn all your energy in less than 60 and you're gonna be just fine in the majority of street fights we're preparing for.
It's almost like right when the fight begins, 5 seconds in, you can't go wrong by asking yourself the question, am I using too much strength? Right? That's like ask yourself that every 10 seconds. A minute long fight, 5, 6 times. Hold on, where am I right now? Relax, relax, relax. Telling yourself to relax, you can't go wrong.
Beautiful. And most of the time, if you get knocked out in the first 15 seconds, why do you think that is? Besides a sucker punch, cheap shot out of nowhere.
What?
Why do you think that is? Because you're trying to knock them out.
Yeah, because you were focused on hurting them and not keeping yourself from getting hurt.
The easiest way to get knocked out is to try to knock someone out because you're putting yourself at the range at which the strike is possible. But if you go all the way out and you don't want that, or you go all the way in where that's not possible against you, you won't knock them out, but you won't get knocked out.
And the reason why you want to knock somebody out is because you're emotional. You're affected, but you took what they did personally, right? It doesn't matter what they did, you took it personally, and you want to knock them out because you don't believe in your ability to stay safe. So by the sooner you knock them out, you guarantee your safety because they're out. The problem is you can't guarantee a knockout. It's difficult to guarantee. And every time you go to punch them, you're exposed to getting punched. So that's why we always say that if you're going to fight anybody in a street fight, the safest person in the world to fight is us. People always say, man, I would hate to fight you in a street fight. And I say, no. It's actually the safest because I won't try to beat you. I'll just hold you, hug you, hold you, hug you, control you forever. And then after a minute and a half, you're just gonna look at me and say, what's happening? What is this? This isn't even fighting, that's the feeling behind it. So it's the safest person to fight is the one who has no desire to finish the other person, but only the desire to avoid being hurt.
Love that. Okay, let's congratulate Calvin and Marcus. Calvin on his 4th stripe, and Marcus on, was it second here?
Yes.
On his second, where are they at? Let me spotlight these two real quick just to say hi. Let's pull them up since they're here.
And they're students of ours.
Where's our friend? There he is. Awesome. Congratulations, bro. Excellent. And where's our friend Calvin? There he is, the champ. Thanks, Calvin. Good stuff, brother. Awesome. Everybody else, we got your cards. We're tracking you every day, one step at a time. Thanks for coming, you guys. Welcome. Great work. Tomorrow morning, combatives at noon for our East Coast and our European friends. We know you guys get down. And for our California lunch breakers, tomorrow at noon, and then tomorrow night, Master Cycle and Fit Jitsu. Friday continues. Triangle Choke is Friday night. Don't miss that one. It'll be a fun party. Thank you, guys. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys.